watcher and somebody who's a supporter, because they both start at the same place. An incel, they're frustrated with women, right? Some actually improve, some can't improve, so they give up and then get kicked in the balls. So it's not really a hate. You're saying like, oh, those are the Reddit dudes. Those are guys who just failed.
And I don't do it for content. It's never on camera.
You just do it for money.
Yeah,
but they continue to watch the show and they live vicariously through Red Pill content creators, and they say, oh, L whore, and then they get kicked in the balls. But they are the same person. It's the same archetypal guy, an incel who can't get laid.
Weren't you a creator for RP as well?
Yeah, of course.
So what happened?
I'm trying to. I think the God pill is elevating.
The what?
I don't want people. I think it's the God pill, not the red pill.
So you supported the same movement?
Hey.
Of course, there's a lot of good talking points in the red pill.
So why are you talking so much shit?
Exactly.
I'm not talking shit.
You are.
You talk hella shit.
No, I'm saying that you shouldn't differentiate. You shouldn't say these are just.
You say there's no growth.
No, there's a growth for a lot of people. But this is where the red pill becomes like an echo chamber. Like if you just only watch this content and don't actually improve, you're gonna get kicked in the balls.
Yep.
Yeah, I get it.
Do you think you guys are leading men down the right path?
That's a good answer.
What you notice is every daytime show we have, guys get jobs, they get help from their family.
Of course, I'm saying there's a lot of value from it. I agree.
Raise their credit score, get cars, get property.
You don't need to justify the show. I know.
No. Hold on. They improve. Now some people don't. Whatever they do at that point is up to them. We don't tell them to go get kicked in the balls. The fuck?
I never said you do. But I'm saying, like, if they only watch, there's like a lot of people that just watch the after hours and they want to see girls get roasted because they can't do that in their own life. They can't exercise any of that sort of discipline. They can't exercise any of that authority in their own life with women. So they watch the show and they go in the chat, "There's the whores," and this is where they get off on that. That's where they feel like a man.
That's the thing.
But hold on. Granted, Call of Duty. You don't go shoot people in real life. We play video games, shoot people, right?
Right.
Whose fault is that?
No, it's not a bad thing. I mean, that's a good way to exercise it.
Well, he's identifying one flaw.
I'm not putting it. I'm saying that that's why there's a very clear flaw.
Yeah.
That's my point.
I have a question. Do you think you might take this criticism and evolve the show just on this one part, but keep teaching them how to invest, keep teaching them all these things, improving their life, but maybe evolve this aspect of the show that might not be benefiting them?
To what?
It's getting them kicked in the balls.
To what?
to
God.
Okay, how about this? Why don't you bring on women that you do want them to talk to instead of women that they want to disrespect?
We're here right now.
Thank you.
You do it to yourself, ladies. I'm saying you say the most stupid shit, not you on a panel.
Yo, you're here right now.
Most girls say stupid shit.
But you know that's the goal. What's the goal of the women you bring on? What's the goal?
No.
Yeah.
Hold on.
I'm like, what's the quality of the women that you bring to the show?
Are you a bad person?
No, this is exactly why I'm asking this question.
Are you encouraging people to look at your OnlyFans?
I don't have that, and obviously not.
So you're educated, you have property.
Correct.
You're intelligent. You're on the show, right?
But what she's saying is that most of the girls that you invite are not
I see what he's getting at, though.
I'm going with this.
That's why I'm asking.
So ultimately, if someone comes on the show and embarrasses themselves, whose fault is that? Is that our fault?
No.
Or their fault?
It's their fault.
So by default, you're here on the show.
Of course.
Like everybody else.
Yeah, of course.
If you're not retarded, that's on you.
Well, the other thing, too, you
but I'm
gotta...
asking
Well, hold on, let me
away-
answer her question.
I'm asking for the men.
Hold on, I'll address your point. The thing you also got to understand is that a lot of times when we do podcasts, right, there'll be girls on the panel that like are intelligent, that aren't idiots, you know, maybe educated, whatever it may be, or come from a good household, but they tend to be quiet. They tend to not speak as much.
Yeah.
But the memorable girls are the ones that create a scene, the
Right.
ridiculous ones,
Yeah.
Kick
And I
niggas in the
understand.
the
balls.
ostentatious ones.
And they get you views.
The ostentatious ones are the ones that people remember.
Yeah.
But the thing
Of
is that
course.
people forget about all the girls that we bring on that are like normal girls, but they don't have a voice and no one remembers them.
So,
That's why.
okay, so to that point, maybe it would hurt your views to bring on higher quality.
No, I'm telling you, we bring them.
We
It's
bring
just
them
that,
on.
it's just that no one remembers them.
PhDs,
We bring them.
masters. They say the dumb same shit that you say.
Yeah,
Like-
we bring on girls that are educated. It's just that
Well,
they tend
also,
to be.
They don't like women
Hold
like
on,
that either.
hold on, hold on,
too.
hold
I
on,
want to
hold
throw
on,
that out
hold on,
there.
hold on,
They
hold
don't.
Bruh.
We bring girls on that are educated and normal girls. The thing is, though, is that they tend to be overshadowed by the girls that are
That make
OnlyFans
a
girls or the
scene,
concert
yeah.
creators,
Yeah.
etc. So they're on the panel a lot of times, just that they're not memorable because they don't
Right.
say anything.
But you guys have a goal. You want to improve these people's lives, your followers, right?
Mhm.
So you can influence the show. It's your show. You can guide the conversation in a way that maybe these men will see, okay, highlight these women and make it clear to them what you're doing.
How would
right?
you do it?
How would you do it?
I think what you're doing was smart because you got views that way, right? Obviously, you had to do that. So now you can bring on like a contrast, maybe like two different sides. I'm just thinking of this right now. Maybe two different sides, have them talk. maybe ask different questions. That's what I would do. Guide the conversation in a way where you
Without
can bring up
bias.
points. It's going to be boring. You're probably going to lose a lot of some followers, but you're going to gain some higher quality followers and you're going to gain some respect.
It's
And
quality over
You're
quantity.
going to evolve the
Hold on.
show.
What would
And-
you ask on the panel?
Well, first I'd get higher quality guests that can have an intellectual conversation. Something
Hold on,
that
hold on,
people
hold on,
can
Hating on the
learn.
girls next to you.
Stop, Chris. From where? From where?
You have connections, right? You know
Yeah.
people in high places. You can bring them on the show.
So they're not high quality?
And no,
What are they?
of course. But instead of asking us
Of course.
about our body count, why don't you throw that question in the garbage and ask us, hey, what's one thing that men can do to level up? I don't know. Ask something of value.
done that
Damn, you
on
not
multiple
lying.
shows.
Something of value.
I'm with you when you're right.
We've done it on multiple shows. We did already.
Okay, well,
And how
that's
does that
good.
go?
That's good.
See, here's the problem, right? I get it. You want to show to improve in your own way. But to be honest with you, the show does improve in multiple ways. And granted, some people get kicked in the balls. Understandable.
Yeah.
But that's not the whole audience itself.
Of
And some of
course.
them need
Yeah.
to improve in certain aspects, but they're going to eventually, hopefully. But the point is, we have content. How you react to it is up to you as an individual.
The hard reality is that women are at their funniest when they're getting made fun of. Because when we
Yeah.
ask you a question, like a simple question, like, what do you rate the girl to your left? And all of you lied. So women aren't going to be honest. You can't ask women for self-improvement advice. You're all just going to lie to each other, and then you don't know what to tell men. And then women aren't even, the truth is feminine women aren't funny or aren't entertaining. The truth is, if you want to
Yeah.
make good content, you need loud bitches who are going to kick niggas in the balls. That's good content. That's the dichotomy. That's the
That's
problem.
true.
Is that
It's
you can't
working
ever
for you
have
guys.
an interesting conversation with a feminine woman, ever.
Here's the
Yeah,
problem that I
that's
see
very
for doing
true.
for 3 years
I
straight,
mean,
right?
maybe you
Most-
met boring feminine women, but that's your problem. Maybe that's what you attract. But I know a lot of feminine women
Who are
that,
funny and interesting?
oh my God, they crack me up.
Who?
For example.
No, 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 no.
Okay, not because she's
Name
my
a
mom,
funny
but
feminine woman.
my
There's
mother.
more of her.
Your mother?
She's, I swear to you, you sit down
What's
on
a
the
joke
table.
she says?
I don't know. She has a bunch of stuff and she's very open-minded, whatever.
Yeah,
But
bullshitting.
she's the most feminine woman I've ever known, and she's also the funniest. Like I've
Can
never.
you tell me one of her jokes?
You gotta get
She
out the
doesn't
house a
have-
little more.
Yeah, she doesn't have necessarily jokes, but she's a woman that like makes you laugh.
Here's the thing.
Depends, like, on
She's
the
funny
situation
because
that-
she's your mom. She's not
Exactly.
actually funny.
Exactly.
Look, she's
Everybody
funny.
thinks
She's
their
not
mom.
masculine.
Sorry, everybody thinks their
I
mom's
have been
funny.
told that I was funny multiple times. That
Then what the
was
fuck?
Yeah, they lie
that
to you.
was one of that was one of my like most surprising qualities, that I was actually funny.
They're lying to you.
No, absolutely not. They're not.
Who told you that? A guy?
It's a
guy.
dog,
Oh,
no,
you're so
a woman. No,
should ask
I
them.
know, because also the people that
They
are
wanna
around
smash.
me, I make them laugh. So it's not a surprise to
You
me. Like
cute
if,
as fuck. That's what it is. bro.
See, she's being honest right now. You're
You're
talking.
just cute as hell, and nobody wants to make you feel bad, right? Everybody wants to make you feel good. Like, you're so fucking funny. Like, keep being cute, bro. Not in a bad way. No shade. You're funny, bro.
Yeah, let me be very blunt about this. Women aren't funny. They're just not. Simply, they're just not.
Misogyny.
A lot of the times. Like if you look at all the top comedians, they're all men for a reason. Women just simply aren't funny.
yeah.
They're not funny.
Femininity does not ever correlate with humor. It doesn't work. Because to be funny, you need to be a risk taker. You need to break boundaries. You need to be controversial. You need to not care about people's feelings.
Swear.
You need to be objective. It needs to be like crass. Humor does not. Being a feminine woman is being, wearing a trench coat.
And the female comedians, when you do see female comedians, what do they talk about? Being
Whores.
sluts. They
Yeah.
talk about
Like they
being
talk about
sluts.
their abortion, their hairy pussies. Like, oh, I'm a fucking whore. The hairy pussy. That's their jokes.
Yeah.
That's the extent of their humor.
That's the part that's not
Sorry,
funny.
I mean that's why you can't. Like your mom is not funny. I'm telling you. Like she'll sit
okay,
down
I'll
here.
take it, I'll
I'm gonna
take it.
fall asleep listening to your mom.
I hope mom
Like,
isn't watching this.
My mom like, who's that guy?
no disrespect. No disrespect.
She
wouldn't
I'm
even
not funny.
understand.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I agree with that. That like feminine women simply just aren't as funny or as interesting or whatever. They're just not, because they're quiet, they're shy, they're timid. Like, oh hey, how was your day? They're more interested in like listening to you a lot of the times.
Yeah.
Is she funny?
Who?
Her?
You're kind of. You got. Do you do
then-
podcasts?
Not too much.
Okay. You got like a little like a radio thing going on.
Thanks.
Like a news anchor.
I've done public speaking,
I could see.
and
Good job.
I do, and I'm a recording artist.
But that's just like that's the eternal problem with like this type of content, is that the women that will always get highlighted are the ones that are kicking niggas in the balls.
Yeah.
That's
Unfortunately.
Yeah. So.
But yeah. But we've asked that question before that you mentioned.
And also,
We've asked it
one
before.
last thing. When women are on panel and the camera's on, they act differently. You'd be surprised. When they leave here, completely different.
No,
On camera,
I'm just as funny off camera.
No. You are. But the average person that comes on the show that's a woman, I'm telling you, they change character the moment the camera's off. So
I'm worse off camera.
they be capping, man.
Yeah,
For the most
yeah,
part,
man.
sometimes.